Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange. Liverpool are on their way to Wembley. Liverpool 4, Tottenham 0, 4-1 on aggregate. Look, I thought that was going to be a comfortable night for Liverpool. I didn't expect it to be that comfortable. And I'll tell you something, I can't keep putting Cody Gakpo in my thumbnails because he has been phenomenal this season. Another fantastic performance. Got proceedings underway with the first goal. Great finish from Gakpo. But yeah, let's take it back to the beginning. So the lineups came out. A couple of surprises in the lineup. Kelleher in goal. Curtis Jones starts and Nunes started, which probably wasn't as much of a surprise as Curtis Jones and Kelleher. But yeah, look, it's a strong team. We've got a fantastic squad. Probably the strongest squad in the Premier League at the minute. So yeah, you've got faith in anybody that comes into that position. The game started I think Liverpool started quite quickly. It was nice to see a little cheeky elbow on Richarlison from Van Dijk in the first few minutes. And yeah, we started very quickly in the first 10 minutes. We didn't really create much, but the tempo, the speed of the game, it looked like we were going out there to go and win the game. Momentum sort of slowed down from when Ben Davies went down with a head injury. A few minutes, the physios were on the pitch, just sort of getting him back up to speed. And I thought momentum slowed down a little bit after that. But yeah, we soon picked up the pace. First half, I thought Tottenham actually defended really well in the first half. They were hard to break down. They were well organised, and that's not really something that I've seen from Tottenham under Postecoglou. Since he came in, basically, they're more focused on attacking, and I thought this game they were looking to potentially try and quieten the crowd, try and keep it tight at the back, and see if they could stay in the game. Because I think they knew if we got an early goal, exactly what's just happened there was going to happen. So I think their intentions were to sit tight and try and see the game out, and hopefully maybe catch us on the counter attack, like teams have done this year. To be fair, great performance from everyone. I thought, especially in the first half, I thought Nunes was brilliant. Not so much on the ball, but off the ball for defending set pieces. I thought he's brilliant. He's pressing, he's chasing back, he's tackling. I thought he put a real shift in today, and I don't want that to go unnoticed because, like I said, I thought he was brilliant. It was good pressing from Liverpool, constantly pressing, plenty of running in there, hard work, consistently, and that ultimately led to the first goal, where I'm not sure who it was, but Tottenham give the ball away. We sort of countered while we were out of position, got the ball to Salah, put the ball in, probably should have been cleared, but it ended up falling to Cody Gakpo, and yeah, a lovely finish for the first goal. But Liverpool forced Spurs into that mistake. And again, Salah, Gakpo, the two main men up front this season, they've been unbelievable this season. And look, that finish from Gakpo, that's a great finish. It's not easy to keep the ball down, and especially when the ball's bouncing to you. So yeah, unbelievable. Love that first goal. Another highlight of the first half, Conor Bradley's tackle on Son. Identical to that tackle he made in the Champions League against Mbappe when we played Real Madrid. So yeah, I think that really got the crowd on side, and look, I thought the atmosphere sounded fantastic tonight. But things like that definitely help when you can put them sort of challenges in, and that's something we don't really see that from Trent. Bradley's more of an old school defender, a mix really, an old school defender with a new school style, if you will. I thought Liverpool were relentless in the first half. Spurs really struggled to keep the ball. Again, Richarlison going off injured. I'm not Richarlison's biggest fan. And while you don't like to see people go off injured, if there's one person you'd want that to happen to, it probably is Richarlison. But yeah, fantastic first half performance. Matthias didn't really do much, did he? We'll have to wait and see what he can do for Tottenham. But yeah, I never really saw too much of him. But yeah, like I say, overall, first half, very, very good. Probably needed to work on corners a little bit, but I was happy overall. Going in at half time 1-0, you sort of knew what was coming, and evidently it did. Shortly after the second half, we got the second goal. Mo Salah's touch, the way he brought that ball down and took it away from defenders, all in one touch. Unbelievable. I thought, again, everyone was brilliant tonight, but Mo Salah, he's just a different class. Do not come at me with Eden Hazard comparisons, because that is such an insult to Mo Salah. Great ball in for Nunes. Nunes made a nice run. Goalkeeper took him down. Mo Salah, great finish on the penalty. Probably one of the better penalties I've seen Mo Salah take, to be honest. Yeah, right in the top corner. I thought, after the second goal, I thought Liverpool momentarily took the foot off the gas a little bit, allowed Tottenham to play a little bit more. I think that was probably tactical, as opposed to like the mentality. I think we sat back a little deeper, tried to entice Tottenham to come and take the ball off us, so we could counter it, knowing that, look, we had the 2-0 lead at that point. We didn't need to go all gung-ho. And yeah, we've seen that time and time again, so it wasn't a massive surprise. Second half, again, Nunes, unbelievable off the ball. I thought it was unfortunate that he didn't get a goal tonight, but I thought that was one of Nunes' best performances of the season. Certainly off the ball. I was so impressed with Nunes tonight, and rightly so. He got an ovation when he went off. Conor Bradley, fantastic as well. For me, Conor Bradley was my man of the match. I thought he was brilliant. We didn't even miss Trent. Trent was obviously injured. We didn't miss him at all, because Conor Bradley just came in, as he does, steps up to the plate, and he just performs game after game when he's asked to do that. So yeah, massively impressed with Conor Bradley. Look, it'd be interesting to see if Trent does leave, but I think we've got a ready-made replacement there in Conor Bradley, and let's just bring a right back in if Trent does leave. Speaking of Conor Bradley, the third goal, that run. I mean, I've never seen a right back making a run centrally down the pitch, the way that Conor Bradley does. And not only that, as the ball gets played into him, first time into Szoboszlai, lovely touch from Szoboszlai, great finish into the corner. Yeah, all round great goal. That was my favourite goal of the night. And this was probably one of the most comfortable semi-finals you're ever going to see. You'd expect. Did Tottenham? No, Tottenham didn't even have a shot on target. We knew, we had a feeling as fans that Liverpool were going to come back into this and it would be tough for Tottenham to stop us. I thought we'd have had more of a goal than what we did. But credit to Liverpool, we made it difficult for Tottenham to play. We struggled to keep the ball. And basically, Liverpool had total control of that game. Such a dominating performance from Liverpool. And then, yeah, obviously Van Dijk cropping up with his goal as well, from a corner, which, ironically, we were awful at corners all game. And then Van Dijk gets a goal from a corner. So, yeah, that's something you like to see. The ball obviously coming in from McAllister, one of the substitutes, may have something to do why we scored from a corner. But yeah, we've booked a place at Wembley with a fantastic performance. We overturned the 1-0 deficit. We take on Newcastle. We'll talk about that closer to the time. I actually think Newcastle could be a tougher game for us than Arsenal would have been. I think Newcastle will be banged up for that game. Isaac's obviously a danger. But I think if we turn up and play like that, I don't think anyone can deal with us. Not also, one last thing I will want to point out, which I thought was brilliant to see. 4-0 up, game's over. 93rd minute, I think Tottenham were coming away from making a break from a corner. And Szoboszlai's work rate, what a player Szoboszlai is. He was sprinting back to win that ball back at 4-0. You don't see many players do that. Yeah, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Class, Canate, everybody. There wasn't an average performance on that pitch. I thought everybody was phenomenal tonight. So yeah, we're in the final. Hopefully, we'll lift our third Carabao Cup in 4 years. I'll have to wait and see how we get on. Newcastle will be bang up for it. It's not going to be an easy game, but we'll discuss that closer to the time. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.